Welcome to day 209 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of October 2011, which was Puss in Boots.
This was weird.
I don't think this is supposed to connect back to Shrek.
No, okay, that's the weirdest thing
yeah.
to me, is that this does not feel at all like a Shrek movie.
No.
Like, it's not connected plot-wise at all, but even the tone, the tone for this movie is, like, normal.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it weird. It's because Shrek is weird, right? But this is
It's
Yeah.
weird
not.
and it's supposed to be full of parodies and stuff.
Yeah. Like, the
Can
only...
I just mention the fact that one of the main characters is an egg?
Okay, I want to talk about that, actually. So...
Wait, before that,
Okay.
even, is this supposed to be a prequel? Or is this supposed to be, like, a sequel?
Oh, like, does it take place before or after the Shrek canon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The movie made it seem like it was supposed to be a prequel, but then if it was a prequel, then, like, it kind of was setting it up as, like, oh, but the female cat or whatever is, like, would be really important, but it's like, oh, but, you know, she's not in anything, you know, in the Shrek movies, so...
Yeah.
How...
Spin-off and prequel. Okay.
It says prequel?
Yep.
Where does it even say that?
Second paragraph.
Oh. Oh, yeah? Okay, well... Whatever.
Okay.
yeah.
I guess you can continue with the egg now.
Okay, well, so... The animation in this is actually pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, the quality's pretty solid, and, like, the colors are pretty nice. The only caveat is that Humpty Dumpty looks terrifying.
Yes!
And maybe
Oh
that
my-
was what
he
they
is
were trying to go for, but...
He's an egg with a human face, and I started getting, like, Shark Tale flashbacks.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable
oh my
to look
God,
at
it is
him.
so terrifying.
Like, his lips are so, like, normal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no,
Like, the cats,
that's a great
cats
idea.
are fine.
That's a great comparison, is the Shark Tale. That he does look like a
Yes.
shark person from Shark Tale.
the cats are fine, the humans are fine,
Yeah.
the geese are fine, Humpty Dumpty is not fine.
No, so...
Not only that,
yeah.
but it's like, how does an egg grow?
What is the... Yeah. What is his life cycle?
I don't want the implications of that in my head.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so...
It seemed to imply that he actually was like a golden goose.
Yeah, I
egg.
don't get the ending for that, where he's like, all of a sudden there's like a golden goose egg, but like... What? So did he like break, but like inside of his normal shell it was a golden goose egg shell? Like, what? I don't get that at all.
I don't understand
That
that.
didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does Wikipedia say anything about that? Okay, yeah, it says Humpty's shell cracks open to reveal he was a golden egg on the inside. Literally, how does that make any sense?
Nope.
So does that mean that he was one of the golden eggs that was laid, but then he became sentient?
Oh wait, no, there's an epilogue.
Oh, we missed the epilogue. Oops. Oh,
Oh.
well.
Jack and Jill are recovering from their injuries. Humpty is shown once again in his regular egg form, wearing a golden egg suit as he rides the Great Terror into the clouds. And Puss and Kitty kiss.
Okay.
I will say, the fact that the big bad was a giant goose was kind of hilarious.
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
I know, right?
it's
It's like
fitting.
a repeat of A Bug's Life, except
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of hilarious.
Also, for the fact that they acknowledge that geese are fucking terrifying.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, they are.
Geese are the assholes of the bird kingdom. Well, not kingdom.
Yep.
Phylum, or not even that. Whatever the thing is for birds. Just like...
Geese and swans.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
swans. Okay, geese are the assholes. Swans are like the evil masterminds. Because geese are like dumb enough, but they're to be like. No, actually, the problem with the geese and why they're so nasty is because they're like kind of stupid. So they like they aren't smart enough to be afraid of things.
Right.
So they just like bum rush like anything. But yeah, no, it's like geese are the bird equivalent of wasps.
Oh.
Wasps are the asshole of the insects, and then geese are the asshole of the birds. I'm trying to think of like what would be like the assholes for like the other types of animals, but I don't know. What's the asshole mammal? Probably squirrels. Definitely squirrels.
They're kind of evil.
Squirrels are assholes, and then reptiles and amphibians and fish. What is the fish? No, okay, fish. It would be definitely like big ass like groupers or something. Those things are assholes, and then reptiles.
No, they would be goldfish because people let their goldfish into like rivers and streams and they destroy wildlife.
Oh.
But isn't that more like they outcompete the other stuff? It's not because they're straight up just like assholes like on an individual level.
I guess.
I feel like groupers are worse. I don't know.
Proportions and everything too.
Well, anyway, okay. Puss in Boots. There's the thing is like, since it's like a quote unquote normal movie, like I can't say I disliked it besides some stuff just not making sense like at the end like you mentioned, but it's not like nothing stands out as like particularly good. It's just kind of okay, I guess.
It just exists.
Kind of figure out where the plot is going once Humpty Dumpty is introduced.
Yeah. Well, actually, that said, before that, like leading up to that, like the movie is like kind of fucking crazy. Like, what the hell's going on for like the first like 20 minutes of this movie? But then after that, it's like, pretty much once Humpty Dumpty is introduced, it's like, oh, okay, now I get what's going on. But yeah, like I can't recommend it, but I can't say that it's bad. It's just okay. I guess.
Definitely something that will catch your attention for the time allotted, but then afterward it's kind of like, okay, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to ever go back to it or even remember it afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like when it ended I was like, what did we watch?
Yeah.
Do I remember anything?
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be one of those films where like well, okay. Because like when we post the videos or whatever, like I have like a Twitter thing go out, and I always have to like write something for the Twitter, but I have to write it like when I upload the videos, and like when I upload them in like chunks like every week. So, I'll have to write the Twitter thing like on Sunday for the film that's going up like Friday, right? Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I'm like thinking of like, I have no idea what the fuck to write for some of these movies. Like, literally, Don't Say a Word just, like, went out at the time of recording this. And I literally was, like, thinking it when I was uploading this. I'm like, what the hell do I say about this movie? I'm like, I don't remember anything about this movie. And so I'm just like, And so I literally wrote, I'll be honest, I don't remember anything about this for the Twitter thing. Because I didn't know what to say. So I feel like that would be the same case for this. The only thing is that, like, this is, attached to, like, the character, right? So it's like, that's the only thing to comment on. It's like, oh, it's a Puss in Boots movie.
Yeah.
But then what? I don't know. That's it. So, yeah, I mean... there's another thing that was weird, is the whole, like, it kind of at some point was trying to emulate, like, comic panels.
Oh yeah, that was really strange.
I feel like that has to be, like, a reference to something, but I don't know what. Like, some other movie did that, but I really have no idea which one it would be.
I don't know either, yeah.
Because the whole film is, like...
Didn't Green Hornet try doing that?
Well, yeah, but
like,
Green Hornet's, like, a superhero thing, so, like, that at least makes more sense.
Yeah.
Whereas Puss in Boots, I mean, like, he's not really, like, if anything, you'd feel like they'd be ripping off some, like, Western tropes, which they did do, like, the whole, like, saloon thing near the beginning is, like, that kind of a trope. And, and the whole, his character arc with, like, the, female cat is all like that. So, like, but I'm like, that's not why the comic panels, then. Like, I don't get it. Maybe it's some sort of, like, I don't know, maybe it's, like, a thing for a comic for like a Western kind of thing. Like, I know.
Did they do that?
Well, isn't there like, what's it called? Like Lone Ranger or something?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that something? And then there's also Jonah Hex.
You mean because like the comic panels would just have like shots of like the birds flying overhead. And then, like,
maybe that's what that's a reference to.
I guess that makes sense then.
I don't know though if that's what that is, but that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, really everything is just kind of okay, except the animation is good, but then Humpty Dumpty is gross. So
Terrifying.
it still balances out to be just okay, I guess. So pretty forgettable, I guess. I'll say it's unremarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, and at least it's not like 3 hours long and just drags forever. Like, so that's at least a plus.
It actually went decently quick. I
Yeah,
think.
so that's that. But in terms of like characters and plot, it's just kind of whatever. And
Like, compared to the Shrek movies, like, it's spun off from, it's so, like, you know, just tame.
it's so generic. Yeah, and at first I was like, is that a bad thing? And like, I still don't even know if that's a bad thing, but it does definitely make it not memorable. So
Yeah, it's just a bit weird because the source material is so weird that you have maybe this expectation. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Shrek spin-off, so maybe it's as weird as Shrek, but not like in that like crazy kind of way. It's like weird because like they're doing something kind of weird, but it has something it wants to say.
yeah, I don't know. So that's the thing, I guess. Is there anything else to say about it? I don't know.
No,
Okay.
really?
So it's...
I hope I don't have nightmares about Humpty Dumpty.
well, speaking of nightmares, the next movie we're watching.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll watch Puss in Boots again. Actually, the next movie.
I can't wait to see what you guys say about the next
Oh.
movie.
It'll just be...
ha.
No, the discussion will just be 10 minutes of screaming.
And me laughing in the background.
Oh, God. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I guess we'll get to that. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.